Hello and welcome to the Kaiju Zoo. My name is Ryan and how are you all doing today? Today we're going to be talking about our webcomic of the day. Today's webcomic is about magic. Yes, magic, that elusive creature that always makes people wonder how the hell they do that. Today's webcomics are Gaia by Oliver Korzner and Puri Andri. Yes, I know I butchered their names. And the other one is Two Kinds by Tom Fishbaugh. And if you know that last name, you know who he is because his brother's kind of famous. You'll see in the next image. Don't worry. Both these webcomics have been around for a very long time and are great webcomics. Gaia, which is by same creator of Sandra and Wu, and Two Kinds has been around for a long time now. It's been around since 2003, and the other one's been around since, I believe, early 2000s. Anywho, let's get started with this webcomics, shall we? Now, Two Kinds is set in its own universe, and in that comic, it talks about different races, i.e., the Kadrion, the Bastions, and the humans. There's the humans, which are just normal humans, the Kadrion, which are animal, which are mainly dogs and cats, large cats, dogs, wolves, and foxes. And the Bastions are their own race of, like, picture elves with really long ears and very furry. In that comic, each of these groups are separated, but together. They do their own thing. And it's basically the Kadrion, they all have their own little peace treaties with each other. Like humans and canines are kind of chummy, while the tigers aren't really chummy with them. And there's a lot of different stuff. It's just a really great comic and a very funny one as well. And Tom has been working on it for a while. And also, his brother, fun fact is, Markiplier! Yes, Markiplier. That funny guy who not that many people know of. Psych. The next one is Gaia. Gaia, the original, it's been along for a very long time, but the main theme of it is that what happens is that these group of friends who just barely got accepted into the Royal Academy of Magic and are trained to become either soldiers or sorcerers, enchantresses. Well, one of their friends, well, turns out that she was a traitor, supposedly. She was framed, and her friends are going to try and do everything in their power to get her out. Hopefully, they can. And so far, that can lead to what happens is that it leads to maybe even a chain of events that can start a war or threaten the world itself. But you'll have to see what it is. But still, great. It's a very great webcomic. It's very funny, extremely well written, and it's done by another person who makes another great webcomic of Sandra and Wu. It hasn't got that much. Both these webcomics are great. Two Kinds is very funny for a lot of sexual jokes and for being able to show the differences between both the Kadrion and the Bastions, which is really cool. The Bastions having kind of like, men rule versus the women, or being like kind of like, not really showing sexuality, while the Kadrian are, hey, how are you? How are you? Let's fuck. Okay. And in Gaia, there's a lot of magic uses and magic references, which is really cool. If you're really into magic, you'll love these two mangas. Or not mangas, comics. They're very well done, very well drawn, and very well articulated with great stories, and have been around for years and years and years, and have shown how popular they are throughout the years. And I love both of them, and I barely learned about Tom from Markiplier when he said it was his brother's birthday. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thank you all for enjoying this video and watching it. I'm trying out a new thing to say at the beginning instead of just saying the token hello hello. Hopefully you guys like it. If you like this video, always remember to comment, subscribe, and give me any advice. I'm more than happy to hear it out. I'm going to also try and do a little bit more videos coming soon. I want to try and do maybe 3 webcomics videos a week instead of just the normal one. So hopefully you guys like this. As always, do the Kaiju stomp. And remember, check out those webcomics. They're always great. Alrighty, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.